Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am here with a review and I have picked up a electric spin scrubber from Temu for only $7.99. But before I get into this review, if you're new here, I just ask that you hit that subscribe button below. Hit that bell to be notified. I only drop one video. That's once a week, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I felt like this is something that every household should have. This can be used on multiple surfaces. So taking a look at the box, very simple packaging, electric spin scrubber, a little bit of information, and nothing around the box. So very simple. Let's take the spin scrubber out the box. So here's what's inside of the box. You're going to get the handle, the user manual, front and back, black and white, all of your attachable heads for the electric scrubber, and I will go over each one in a minute here. And then the actual electric scrubber right here. And you also get a charging cord, USB type C. Let's see how long this cord is. So a pretty decent length of cord. Now let's take a closer look at the electric scrubber. I got the black and the white, but they also came in a multiple of colors. Here you have your power button, and this is also a nice rubberized raised button here. Going down to the middle, you have the battery indicator light. It will let you know when it's fully charged and indicate how low the battery is before you need to charge it up. Here is the charging port. So you would plug in that USB type C, and I like the fact that it covers on top of the charging port, because you will be using this with water and products and you don't want that to get down into your charging port. Here at the bottom, this is where you're going to screw that handle. And to be honest with you guys, I thought I was getting the extended handle one. But looks like I got the short hand. They did have two sizes, the extended hand and the short hand, but that's okay. For $7, we'll work with it. I may end up purchasing the extended hand. On the other side, this is where you're going to put your different brush heads, and that just snaps on. And then you have these little grooves here for hand placement so that it'll be comfortable in your hands when you're using it. I will say, as far as build quality, it's not the best. This seam here going down kind of concerns me. It is heavy, probably because, you know, you do have a battery and all the mechanisms on the inside, but it's not the best quality as far as materials that are used. This here looks like you can just pull it apart, but like I said, it is what it is for $7. Now let's take a look at these different brush heads. You're going to have your scrub brush head. You're going to have like your fuzzy one. I believe this one can be used to do like mirrors. Then you have like your buffer head, your sponge head, and one for your more like your scar pad type of brush head. You can use this on multiple surfaces if you want to clean your tub, if you want to clean your toilet, your baseboards, your windows, your countertops. I mean, you can use this on anything by using all of these multiple brush heads. Now the handle, very cheaply made, but like I said, it's just a handle. So the handle, you'll go in like this, twist it on in, just like that. So that is the handle. Like I said, this is not the extended one. And I'm going to go ahead and put on the bristle brush head. And like I said, it just snaps on in, just like so. Now the bristles on this is not too bad. They're pretty stiff. So I think it'll do the job. It'll definitely do the job. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Now, as you can see, there are two modes. You have your high mode, which is the first button press. And then you have your second mode, which is a lower speed once you hit the power button the second time. And then third time is to turn it off. Now, did you hear that kind of like a squeaking noise when the power was turned on? That's a little concerning as well. But hopefully once you put pressure on the brush head, it will not make that sound. And I will do a test with that so we can see if we will still be able to hear that sound. That is the bristle brush. Now to take it off, you would just pull it out. So just like that. Now let's try with the other brush head. Just put that in. Now they have like this felt on the back of them, as you can see, so you can put the other heads on. So if you wanted the sponge, it'll just go on like that, and then you would take it off. So let me try this one. Let's turn it on and see if it still makes that squeaking noise. Okay, so it does. All right, so let me find something to clean so we can see this in action. I will say that the rotation is pretty decent. And I do like how it has two modes, so I'll be right back. I'm back. So what we're going to do is check this thing out in action. I'm here at the counter. I'm going to put a little water here, just a little bit down. Spray some of this Dawn Platinum Power Wash. And let's get this counter clean. So I'm going to do the high speed. Now, as y'all can see, this thing did pretty good. And that noise that I was talking about in the beginning wasn't really there. So that's a good thing. I like this. I'm glad I picked it up for $7.99 on Temu. I like that they provide 5 different changeable heads to use on multiple surfaces. I like the fact that it is chargeable via USB Type-C charging cable. And the only downside is I picked up the wrong one. But this is going to work great for the tub, and once I reorder this in the longer handle, I won't have to be bending over to clean the tub anymore. But until then, I will be using this one. I think this is a great purchase. So this has been my review of the $7.99 Temu electric spin scrubber. If you have yet to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. Hit that bell to be notified. Please make sure you like, comment, share this video with each and every one you know. I hope y'all liked the new intro. I did a little bit of rebranding. I did shorten my name to Tasha Reviews because I felt like it would be a little easier for people to find me, and I felt like Tasha's merch review was a little bit too much to be typing in and giving out, and people probably wouldn't remember the name. So Tasha Reviews, still me, still the same content, just did a little rebranding. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.